What's good, guys? It's your boy, and today we got to talk about some of the drama that's been going on with the NTE, specifically regarding the whole AI usage in the game. And before we hop on in, so I can give y'all the full coverage on this here situation, I'm gonna tell y'all my takes. I personally have no problem with AI as long as the core product is not lower quality because of AI usage, right? As long as the characters, when I'm playing them, are high quality, they were done by, artists and, programmers and all that good stuff. The combat looks smooth, all of that. The world looks smooth. I have no problem. I have no problem with small usage of AI to add background things. Like if I'm gonna go up and climb a building and on the seventh floor there's a random TV that I could kind of see from the window with an AI video playing on it, I don't care. That's super, super small, minimalistic, and I don't think it's a big deal. But if we're talking about big things, then I could see that being a problem. With that said, that's just my quick explanation of how I feel regarding the use of AI in some of these games, right? As long as it doesn't affect the core product and brings its quality down to a massive degree, I'm cool with it. Now, let's talk about what's really going down, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about this and what's really going down. So recently, there's been some drama regarding Neverness to Everness, right? Because they have used AI in some very minimalistic places in the game. Some places so small that if you're a normal player, you probably haven't even noticed. You probably haven't even seen these things in the game because not only are they super small, but they're really like barely there. Like they're not really impactful. Is like something that you actively have to be looking for. And once you find it, you gotta be some sort of like performative special person to really make a big deal out of this. With that said, though, there are a lot of people that are mad about the use of AI, and we're gonna look at it and see what it is that they have to say. So recently, y'all know Ironmouse has canceled her sponsorship with the game Neverness to Everness and claims they lied to her about the use of AI. They had told my people that there is no AI in it. I didn't know until I saw that thing on Twitter after the stream. So basically, some Twitter nerds went on and made a big old deal about this super minimalistic, stupid little thing. And well, Ironmouse saw it, and because, Virtue Signal Warriors assemble, she had to come through and live on stream say that she dropped and canceled her sponsorship. Now, we're not going to crucify her, okay? We're not going to say, oh, you suck. And listen, if she doesn't want to support AI, that's cool. That's her personal preference. That's fine by me. But there is a lot more to this story. This obviously started to blow up, seeing as she does have quite a big following and she's quite popular. You can see right here, 1.8 million views. And there's a lot of other people that, well, decided to talk about this 1.2 million views, and it started going all over the place, right? They do not support AI, but it goes further than just AI. It's also the fact that apparently what Ironmouse said is that the NTE developers lied to her about the use of AI. I personally think that if that's the case, and she's going to stand 10 toes down saying that NTE developers lied to her, it would be really nice if we got to see those DMs, right? Where the developers effectively said, yes, there is no use of AI anywhere in the game. I think for clarity, and it would also help her image because she's getting attacked, dogpiled, and shitted on social media because people are saying she's performative and she wants brownie points. So I think it would be really good if she kind of showed where the developers apparently told her there is no AI usage anywhere in the game, and it would just make her look better, right? Because one thing is saying you don't like AI, another thing is saying you don't like working with people that lie to you, and that's completely valid. But there's more. Not only that, but then we have VTuber Shy Lily also saying that she's not going to be working with Neverness to Everness. So let's go ahead and see what she had to say.
Like, I'm a VTuber.
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. This right here, bro. This right here.
Like, I'm a VTuber.
I'm a VTuber gives me these vibes.
I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon.
Bro, it gives me those same exact vibes, bro. But let's go ahead and see what it is that she had to say, bro.
I am very close with artists. Very close. If you're upset that I am against something, or rather that I want to end my stream, I want to look into if this game has AI or not before sitting here promoting this game. If you want to stop supporting me because of that, then that's just how it is. I don't know what to tell you.
So here's the thing. There is no problem if a person has their beliefs. I absolutely respect that. If Shy Lily, Ironmouse, or any of these other CCs, they want to say that they don't like, right? They don't like AI and they don't want to support games that do that. Absolutely fair, respectable, and understandable. But from what I'm seeing, apparently not only has Ironmouse, but also Shy Lily promoted games that openly have stated to use AI. Games like, and by the way, these games are great. Games like, for example, and by the way, not all of them have to, play these games or have promoted them. At some point, one or the other has played them, which is E33. I believe Nikkei, and several other games. Resident Evil, the latest one. They have openly said they have used AI for some of the reasons and some of the features the game has. So interesting, because they have promoted those games. At least that's what the community has been saying, and that's why they're so mad about it, because they're openly live on stream saying, these devs lied to me, how dare they use AI, I don't support this, while simultaneously promoting and having taken sponsorships from other games that have stated openly that they do use AI. So once again, we go back to, is the problem the fact that they use AI, or maybe that they have lied to them? And if they lied to them, I think it would be pretty damn good if they showed evidence. You know what I'm saying? So we go back over here, and this is the type of situation that we got going on right now, right? We have people that are just dropping the game, and I had to add this here because this is fucking hilarious, bro. I'm gonna be honest, this shit is fucking funny, bro. So this person called Naja says, disclaimer, I'm no longer going to be streaming NTE. Finding out that the marketing team purposely lied about not using AI in their final product to gain a sponsorship with Ironmouse feels very disingenuous to me as a fellow creator. Hope you guys understand. So personally, I think once again we go back to Ironmouse, and I feel like she's saying that NTE lied to her. NTE told her team there is no AI being used anywhere, and because of things like that, you now have other content creators dropping the game because they see that NTE lied to Ironmouse. So I feel that Ironmouse kind of has the responsibility to show that evidence, to clear her name from people attacking her, and also to show that yes, indeed, she was lied to, if she was lied to, right? But that's not the funny part. This is the freaking funny part. This is a VTuber, right? And I'm not condoning what was said. I just thought it was funny as fuck, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. The first comment that this VTuber got, bro, is acting like anyone cares that what you stream with your 300 followers. You small name VTubers are only known for getting cream pied by Sykkuno, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. This man straight up told this chick, bro, yo, all y'all VTubers are only known by getting cream pied by Sykkuno, bro. I was like, oh no, not the cream pies and bananas, bro. That is, bro, I had to add that in here because I thought that shit was vicious, bro. I even replied to this shit, bro. I even replied to this shit somewhere, bro. I said, yo, laugh my ass off. This comment is brutal. What the fuck? This shit got me dying. You did not need to do this VTuber like that, dog. Like, that shit is crazy to actually say that to her. Anyway, moving on. Here we have the way that this performative hate is moving towards NTE. In my opinion, is crazy, right? We have this dude over here saying, They deserve such a second flop like Tower of Fantasy for real. The way they handle their comms, and the game hasn't changed at all. It's still the same shitty lying studio. So once again, we're going back to the whole lying thing, and who started the whole lying thing? It was Ironmouse, when Ironmouse said that, well, she was lied to, and that they told her agency or her reps that there was no AI usage. So you have people quitting the game, right? You have people out here saying that they're quitting the game because they lied to Ironmouse. You have people out here saying that they're a lying studio. So I'm just saying that I feel Ironmouse should drop the receipts, clear her name, get people off her back, and at the same time, make it so if they did lie, people could see that the devs did fuck up, and maybe if they didn't because there's no receipts, then maybe issue an apology or say something else. Personally, at the end of the day, I'm hoping and believing that if she says they lied to her, she can provide receipts. At the end of the day, most of these conversations with these development companies, they go through mail, right? So all the receipts are there. She should absolutely be able to provide those receipts, and everything would be a lot easier, but it just keeps going, right? So today, NTE released this right here, right? Clearly, the wind of all of this shit got to them, right? Dear appraisers, thank you for the feedback. It matters to us. Neverness to Everness is built on human creativity. The characters, stories, and world you experience are works of artists, writers, and designers. AI-assisted tools were used only on a small number of background and environmental assets, not on the characters or stories that define this game. We're already reviewing and reworking the flagged assets, Clear Skies in Summer and Pink Paw Heist. Your feedback shapes this game, so please keep it coming. We're listening and we're committed to delivering the quality you deserve. Sincerely, the NTE team. Guys, a lot of y'all might be asking yourself, yo, there are posts all over the internet, right? Getting millions of views. Millions of views. There are famous VTubers like Lee, Ironmouse talking about this game is AI. Oh my God, right? There are people saying they're dropping the game because these developers are liars. That this studio needs to fail again. It needs to flop because they're lying studios, right? When you think of all of that, if you're not in the loop, you might be asking yourself, what the hell is the AI? What AI have they used that is so dramatic, so bad, that it would lead people to want to attack this game? I'm going to show you some of the dramatic, some of the game breaking, some of the atrocities that these devs have done that truly just break your immersion and absolutely destroys the quality of the game. Exhibit A. A poster in a random ass area. A poster in a random ass area, ladies and gentlemen. Now, they have done changes. They have indeed done changes. This was the poster that was inspired, taken, or copied using AI from a different thing. This was pretty much Gen AI, and they kind of got it from a different thing. I forgot what the name of it was, but this has been replaced. This has been replaced, okay? And now we have soda water. Now we have soda water, right? I'm going to be honest with you, bro. This right here, I think looks much better. I don't give a shit if it was RoboCop or Wall-E himself that did this right here. This is a random poster in a random ass area that has no impact, doesn't do shit. I just walk by it and it doesn't do anything. So I don't care if RoboCop, Beep Boop Bop, Optimus Prime did this or not. But now we have soda water and this shit looks boring as fuck. This shit look generic, bro. I'm just saying. This is the type of stuff that they did that they had to apologize for, right? This stuff right here. This is some of the examples, right? I'm going to show you another one. There was a little video in the bank heist, like a little tutorial type of video, super quick, nothing crazy. It's been removed. Now we get static on the screen until they add another video. A little video, when you do a little heist, it plays, it says a little bit of an interesting take, and then that's it. It was removed. And then the biggest thing that is apparently the most horrendous thing was, there is this, apparently, I don't know because I haven't seen it. If you go to the movie theater, which, let's be honest, most people won't do that. If you go to the movie theater, in the game, there is a video playing on there. I don't know if this is still in the game, and it's generated with AI, right? There's like a little movie type thing, and that's it. That's it, bro. Those are the type of assets that people are mad about. It's not the characters that you're playing. It's not their movesets. Is none of that. It's just, it's this. We got to put soda water in there, okay? Now, we have people like this guy. Once again, because this thing really did blow up and there's so many people going at it. You're literally lying. This isn't AI being used as a tool. Making an 18-minute AI video is not assistance. It's you avoiding paying someone for making an 18-minute short film. So, look, I'm gonna be honest. It's a movie theater that literally, it's just like an extra random thing you can do. It's not part of the core gameplay, part of the story, part of building the characters. It's nothing. It's just like you walk into a room randomly that you can do in the game and they have an AI video. Do they want them to put Star Wars in there? Do they want to have fucking Revenge of the Sith playing, bro? Do they want to have, you know, Optimus Prime fighting fucking the Decepticons? Like, what do they want? Jurassic Park, bro? They really think they are gonna hire an artist to put an 18-minute movie in the movie theater when it's not gonna do anything for the game, right? It's just kind of there. It's not that big of a deal, bro, okay? So clearly people are mad. And then you have John Seaman, the greatest, most reliable nobody in the internet. So what about the part where you lied about not having Gen AI in the final product in reply to NTE doing their post, right? So NTE did their post over here, and then you have this guy still saying that they lied, this guy saying that you're literally lying. So people are definitely going at them, still saying that they lied, but well, other people have come out and said, Hada Studios never lied to anyone. In an interview prior to launch, executive director and producer Yang Lei admitted that the game does use AI mainly for atmospheric rendering and trial and error, and stated that the company would never use AI for the game's core assets and character portraits. I'm just saying. They did state it in interviews before the game officially went live. Once again, you have this guy, Chibi Reviews. So the NTE devs were always upfront with AI usage. This is getting interesting. Langley, our bottom line is very clear, and our core assets and character portraits will never touch AI. Second game players buy emotional value, and everyone is very disgusted with spending money to buy industrial assembly line products. We will mainly use AI to run some atmosphere rendering to see if the feeling we want as preliminary work for finding references and a lot of trial and error. So they did say that they did use AI. This was before the game even released, right? This was before the game even released, and some people are pointing that out. It is now settled that they never lied about not using AI tools. That being said, Hada Studios should sue Ironmouse for defamation and lying about the contract. So now we're back to the other side of things where people like this guy or this girl is saying that Hada should sue Ironmouse for defamation and lying about contracts. So we go back. A lot of people say that, oh, they might say, yo, CJ, are you calling Ironmouse a liar because you're asking her for proof? No. I'm effectively saying, hey, Ironmouse, if you were lied to, I'm sorry that you were lied to, but I feel that you should show how you were lied to so you don't have the backlash from all these people, including people that are going to say you should get sued. You know, if you just simply show the conversations with NTE developers showing how they lied to you, you won't have people like this calling for you to get sued. It would be in everybody's best benefit. It would help you out. And it would also, if you indeed were lied to, it would help people be like, oh, maybe the devs kind of did fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And it would be much better for everybody. It would make it more clear to understand what the hell is going on regarding this whole thing. Moving on. So like I said, Ironmouse lied. Once again, that evidence would end all of these type of things, okay? It would make it so much easier. NT admitted to using Gen AI before launch. Ironmouse played the game and got her money for the sponsorship, then virtue signaled and pulled the ladder up behind her. It's actually crazy how people ignore the egregious behavior of these streamers. And this is something that I really want to bring up because it's kind of interesting, right? Is it this one? Oh, right here. This is something that I kind of want to bring up, right? This comment right here. It's possible she did not see these posts before playing the game. Stop making assumptions that because something is posted on the internet, everyone is aware of it. Unless they come out and show evidence that the AI questions never came up in the discussion with Ironmouse, is just speculation, and calling her a straight up liar is cringe. Okay. So this person is saying, unless they, the developers, come out and show evidence that the AI questions never came up, then calling her a liar is cringe. Don't you think, guy, in the comments that you'll never see this video, don't you think that that applies for Ironmouse too? Don't you think that unless she comes out and shows evidence that the AI question did come up in the discussions with NTE, it's just speculation what she's saying? Don't you think that applies both ways? Not only that, Ironmouse and her agency are a professional, well-established content creator and businesswoman, and I feel that if she is so determined and so focused to not be associated with AI, she's so dead set about not pretty much doing anything with AI, don't you think her team as a professional agency have done just a little bit of research that if these YouTube people, these YouTube nobodies, these random people, bro, this dude got 10,000 views on his post, if these people could find that information, don't you think that Ironmouse and her agency could have found that information with just a little bit of searching? I'm just saying. Once again, not attacking Ironmouse. I'm literally saying this from the most objective point of view possible, right? Just saying it like it is, right? Move on over. Certainly those that were having performative outrage about NTE will come back to the game because they said they're removing any AI. Or will they never speak about this? Which do you think will happen? So basically what Chibi Reviews is saying is that, okay, so these people shitted on the game because it has AI. NT said they're pretty much going to be taking that AI stuff off the game. Will these people that crucified the game for having AI come back with a devs listen moment and praise the game and come back to the game? Who knows? What do you guys think will happen? We have more people here. Asmongold is angry at people spreading a hate agenda against NTE. Let's go ahead and see what the Roach Kid has to say.
Is that if you're trying to draw a line in the sand with not playing video games made with AI, my best advice to you is to stop playing video games. And the reason why is because a lot of these studios are using AI, but they're just not telling people.
Absolutely. She plays Resident Evil 9, where the developers admitted that the assets like the TV, bed, and floor were made with AI. You see what I'm saying, bro? And Asmongold is looking at this, bro. So she's hating games that have AI. Meanwhile, she's played games that have AI. So the public is like, are you doing this to be performative? Are you doing this for, like, as people say, brownie points in the internet? What is it that you're really doing? So when the Roach King comes out and he's like, hey, dog, it just is what it is. Most of these games use AI nowadays. It's just the way it is, bro. You might as well not play video games, especially when your take is so strong that it pretty much creates this giant controversy of Did these developers lie to their sponsored CCs about their game and pretty much feed them false information? If that is the route that we're going, which is what Ironmouse did, now we're on a whole nother level where like hypocrisy is being pointed out, as you could see right here. And then on top of that, people are wanting to see proof, the evidence of those conversations to truly see if developers were out here doing sketchy, under the table type of transactions, lying to these people, right? So I feel that that's fair, that people actually want to see that. And then right here, once again, more people calling them out. So Ironmouse and Shylily, both of y'all's behavior is fake, and as so-called professionals should have done your due diligence to ensure information you truly care about was factual. As NTE messed up with communications between their departments, neither of you did any research before accepting the money. Why take the money if you're this lazy to not have people check things for you? And it pretty much goes into the same thing. They're professionals. They should have done their research. Their company should have done their research. And that's only one portion of it. The other portion is, well, if you were lied to about it, can you show proof? And if you don't show proof, are you just doing this to be performative? What's really going on? You have people saying they're quitting the game because you were lied to. You have other people saying that you should get sued. I feel that for clarity, the proof would be that much better. At the end of the day, I'm going to just be real. I think this is literally the most stupid, like, bro, I play Wuthering Waves, I play Arknights Enfield, I play NTE, I play all the games that you could possibly think of like that, and then other games, bro. And we've had issues with some of these games, like, for example, the PayPal issue with Arknights Enfield on day one, which was pretty fucking huge, and that was crazy. You know, a lot of people were getting money taken out, and that's something that you could say, holy shit, let's make a crazy shitstorm out of this, right? And that was handled, but that's something that you could even understand. But right here, what I'm seeing is performative outrage, regardless of what it is, right? If these creators were indeed lied to and they can show evidence, then that's a whole nother issue. It goes past the AI stuff, and we're talking about a $1 million company lying to creators to get them to promote their game. That's a whole nother issue. But if we're sticking to the topic of literal AI usage in NTE, it's a nothing burger. It's such a minuscule, small detail in the grand scheme of things because the game is fun, the characters are cool, the world is pretty cool, what you get to do in the game is great, and a lot of artists, real artists, a lot of developers, a lot of people actually worked on the game, and to kind of throw that out the window and diminish all of that work because of some posters on the wall in a random ass area, or because a random little video plays in a movie theater that you'll probably never get to, I feel it's a nothing burger. It's performative as hell, and it's just a way to please the audience and show that you're a moral knight and you're in higher ground than everybody else. But that's just my take at the end of the day. I ain't shit yet. Let me know your opinion in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. And that's going to be it for this video. It was a little bit long, but if you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.